in Swansea, there is no better surface. Just have that old mantra, feed the wingers. Rhys Webb is the captain. Points to prove on this home team side. The Ospreys at home to Ulster. Nick Timoney with the first catch and the first drive. Will Griffiths with the tackle. And Owen Watkin with the follow-up tackle. Oh, it's a brilliant pass by McCloskey. Longer. Out to McCloskey. Unrelenting pressure from the visitors. Switch of play now. A new advantage against the Ospreys. Burns goes for the long diagonal. Cuthbert's got a hand to it.
Unfortunately for the Ospreys, it's going to come.
Angus Curtis is restored in the centre. He can probably sit back and watch for half a minute while the forwards and Bradley Roberts keep this tight. Cooney arrives just to be an extra pair of eyes. Now it's with Cooney. McCloskey. The Ospreys fan their defensive line out, but Ulster have the ball. Cooney, they come back. McCann. They'll have a look at the knock-on and how deliberate it was. It was Luke Morgan who knocked it on. McCloskey, he again gets that hand free to get the pass away. Roberts, good hit on him by Sam Parry. 2 on 2.
Just a knock-on.
Just the knock-on.
So yeah, we've got 13 outside, so he's now going to go to the bend. Now I want a wider angle view to see probable try.
So we're looking at are we looking at a penalty try? How much defence was there?
There was no defence. I think if that ball goes to hand, it's try time. So if that's the case, there's going to be a yellow card.
So let me tell you
and a penalty try, I believe.
Overlap, and I feel that's a probable try. So we're penalty try and we're going yellow card. The yellow card.
10 minutes in the sin bin for Luke Morgan. 7 points on the board for Ulster. So
set, hold, ball in.
Doesn't have the same ring to it, sure doesn't.
It's a good scrimmage by the Ospreys. Here comes McCloskey. Doesn't go for the one-hander, but it's come two-handed to Billy Burns. Owen Watkin gets across with the tackle.
Well, he's probably come to see Bradley Roberts play a bit of rugby as well. I don't know how much he's seen of him.
Contact for me, contact.
Bradley Davis managed to hang on to it, but the angle of his fall meant that the Ospreys couldn't go forward. Another penalty advantage to the Ospreys. So the penalty count is evening up. What do they do now with this free play? Webb on the loop. Luke Morgan again off his wing. Webb. They go through Morgan. Morris towards the line. Can he reach? He can! That's very impressive by the number 8.
A bit more creative this time from the Ospreys. The wraparound, lovely running line initially from Luke Morgan. And look at this, just runs hard, doesn't he? There's yellow jerseys in his way, but he twists, stretches that right arm. Great try from the Ospreys.
Thanks, Bob. I agree. For me, I had them both competing for the ball.
This to bring the scores level. Stephen Myler, very cultured stroke of the ball, and we are all square. Back it goes, this time to Myler, who knows that the clock has gone into the red. Half-time whistle goes. The Ospreys with the narrowest of margins. Well, not the narrowest, but it's a narrow margin. They lead at half-time by 13 points to 10. So we think Rhys Davis has gone off. Owen Watkin took the ball and immediately fed the newcomer, Roots. Another healthy thump by Stephen Myler. He is Mr. Consistency, and the Ospreys are now 6 points in front. Again, Cuthbert chases. Lowry will launch the counter-attack. Great speed. Roots can't quite get him. Went for the complicated offload. Owen Watkin regathers.
And we'll just see it again. Look at that.
He's standing in front of him.
Backs himself, pins his ears, and he just goes for that speculative.
Ulster half. McElroy tried to sell the dummy. He's held up but presents. Doak. Jack McGrath. The breakthrough by Timoney. Myler had to make the tackle.
So Timoney, they're not out of this game yet, do they? It's a last-ditch tackle from the least person you want to expect back there. It's a lovely turnover from Morris. He's been fantastic tonight.
Eric O'Sullivan. Not straight. It had to be. Well, you feel a bit for Eric. It's
Option. Man steal.
they've stolen it. Ulster. They have a chance. Doak. And there is room out there. Luke Morgan backtracks, and Morgan took it so well. We are now into overtime. They can kick the ball off. Somebody, Gareth Hanscom, will do. And the Ospreys have won. And it is a notable victory. And your player of the match, Shane?
Yeah, there was a number of good players. I think URC player of the match was Morgan Morris for his try and for his 2 turnovers and for his efforts all night. Jack Morgan was very, very close. Huge display in defence. But what a performance from the Ospreys here, especially when you look back at last week's performance against Connacht. What a way to bounce back.
The final score here at the Swansea.com Stadium. The Ospreys 19, Ulster 30.